Good morning, Flosstube. It is Thursday. Yeah, I have no clue. I remember it's Thursday. It's November 17th. It's Thanksgiving next week. I'm excited about that. Anyway, I went into this with such confidence. It's gone. So, anyway, I'm here for my regular video, which I'm excited about. I love being back on my regular schedule. Life seems to have settled down a little bit. Anyway, so I hope everybody's having a good stitchy week. My shirt's bugging me. And you're probably going to hear the dogs barking constantly through this video because they've treed a squirrel, which is at the very top of the peach tree. Yeah, okay. They will bark forever until it jumps down. And it's a little bitty one, so I don't think it will. Okay, anyway. I hope everybody's having a good week. So far today seems like a good day. Monday and Tuesday were good this week. Yesterday was not a good day. Yesterday was not a good day. Saturday and Sunday were not good days. But that's okay. Today's a good day so far. And, well, we've got one dog that has abandoned barking the squirrel. But, the other one I think is going to bark at the garbage truck. Yay! Anyway. So, I brought my laptop in here to the dismay of the teenager because I wanted to answer some questions, and I'm glad all of you liked my little co-host last week. She was having a good old time, so she's out watching VeggieTales. But, anywho, before I show you all my goodies, all my starts, all my whips, all my haul, happy mail, all that fun stuff. So I appreciate all your comments, and I'm trying to get better about checking again, because sometimes YouTube tells me when I get a comment and sometimes it doesn't. So let's see. Just Jenny, when I was showing the Care Bear Cousins book, had asked, was there a lion? Yes, there's a lion. Can't remember his name. Braveheart? No, that doesn't sound right. Anyway, so there is a Care Bear Cousins that's a lion. And I always liked the bunny. The bunny was always my favorite. And Amanda, Brownie Stitch Love, asked where I got my fun little lights. Got these at IKEA. I love these. These are great. Because we don't have a lot of space here in the bedroom, so I wanted a light in the evenings so I could stitch, and they are fabulous. And I can turn them so the light doesn't bother Tim while he goes to sleep, because he has to go to sleep a lot earlier than I do. I am very distracted today. My brain, since I got up at 5, has been just all over the place today. It's been running on like super hyper speed, and this was before the coffee ever kicked in. And so yeah, I'm just like very distracted, more so than usual. Anyway, Lori asked, where do I get my smoke tone Ada? At the time, she asked, the seller was not selling, but she is back on eBay selling fabrics. Yay, I'm excited because I did get some fabrics which were a part of my Happy Mail. But so over on eBay, the seller's name is Miss Piggy G. All one word, all little letters. Fabulous Ada seller. I buy a lot of Ada from her. I'm so glad to get my smoke tone back. Anyway, let's see. Naptime Stitcher, fellow Puffle Stitch, asked who the designer is on the Little But Fierce. It was from a magazine, and it's by Emma Congdon. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I have no idea. But it says there's 3 little ones in World of Cross Stitch Crazy. One of them, but it's by Emma Congdon. And here we go. This is the one that I was trying to get to because there were a lot of questions, and I'm so sorry your comment got bumped into my spam comments, and I have not checked those recently. So I apologize for, this was like 3 weeks ago she left this comment. Granny Keever asked a bunch of questions, and that's okay. That's okay. Ah la la la. She asked, what does your husband think of how much time and money you spend on cross stitch? Time, that's a tough question, it really is. And my husband's very supportive. That is all I'm going to say for both aspects of that. I am married to a wonderful man, and we have a very good relationship. And he's very supportive of my hobbies, and we work together on our family budget. And that's all I'm going to say on that one. I know you say you spend like 30 minutes cross-stitching, but how do you get so much done? I don't know. It all adds up. I mean, I do spend 30 minutes per project. It all adds up. I really don't get a lot of time to stitch in a day, even though I'm a stay-at-home mom. The kids are home because we do homeschooling, and I have a small child, and I have the minder business, and of course just the house. But it all adds up. I make a little bit of time every day to stitch, and that's how I get my stitching done. How do you enjoy your cross stitch? By continuously changing projects. I'm a process stitcher, so that's the only way I enjoy my cross stitch, is by constantly changing, because I'm never bored. If I get bored with a project, I just put it aside and pick up something else. So I just enjoy making the stitches and seeing the picture come together. It doesn't work for everybody, but it works for me. What equipment do you need to make Flosstube? I use my phone. I have a Samsung Galaxy Light, and I'm so not tech savvy. I'm not. So eventually the dog's going to give up. I'm not tech savvy at all, so what do I do? There's a little button on my phone. The camera. There it is. The little camera button. When I push that, instead of taking a picture, I push the little record button, and there's another little button that flips the screen so it's recording me, and I hit record. And that's it. And then on YouTube, I have an account there, and there's a little thing that says upload your videos, and that's what I do. If it wasn't simple, I wouldn't be able to do it. No, nothing sophisticated, nothing fancy. I really admire all you floss tubers who can make all these really cool videos with the edits and the fancy music and the fancy pictures and all of that. I really admire that. I can't do any of that. I just hit record and upload, and I never look at the videos. If I did, I'd see every mistake and take them down. So, yeah, really simple equipment. I just use my phone. I'm told I can use the computer. I have no idea how to do that. Let's see. I have been trying to find good Facebook groups to join, especially Stitch Mania, but can't seem to find it or which ones are active. Can you suggest any? I can suggest lots. All right, Stitch Mania. Spell Mania Maynia. That throws people sometimes, and it's because, but it's unique. That's why it's cool. It was started starts in May. That's why it's Mania, Maynia. Stitch Mania is a fantastic group. I love it. Also, gosh, there's so many good ones. Cross Stitch, it's fun. I'm a part of that. I do a lot of challenges in that. We're doing the Harry Potter parody theme one where I'm in Puffle Stitch House. Love it. Ultimate Cross Stitch Group. Pretty sure that's the name of it. That's another one I do a lot of the challenges. I like Sal's, so that's what I look for a lot. But I look for fun. I look for the groups that are fun, active, that just really want us to have fun with our group, and very supportive of all different kinds of stitchers. So Stitch Mania, like I said, absolutely the top. Cross Stitch Finish Line, I'm also in. What else? I think those are the main ones that I focus in. But Mania is the one I'm probably most active in. So there are a lot of really good stitching communities out there. And if I remember, which you know me, I won't, but I'll try to remember to put links down below. But there are lots of really, really good groups. So, can you recommend other floss tubers to watch? There are so many. Okay, what I'll tell you here is if you join Stitch Mania, there is a list of all the floss tubers. And I don't want to recommend any because there's so many good ones. I'm going to forget somebody. Katie the Stash Queen, of course. Coffee Stitcher, Soldier Stitching, Button Addict, Jessie Marie does stuff. Yep, totally blanking on everybody else, and that's awful because there's so many good ones. Joe Gregoire, yep, blanking. See, I told you, I'm forgetting people, which is awful. And there's so many good ones out there. There really are. There really are. I listened to one of your videos that you do not use a hoop, Q-snap, or frame. Do you still stitch this way? 99.9% of the time, yes. I still stitch in hand. It's just what I prefer. I don't own any hoops or Q-snaps or frames. Actually, I think I own a frame. I don't use it. I do use, you'll see this in a minute, my hubby made me a PVC pipe lap stand. And I do use that once in a while. So I have a project on it right now that I started last week. So that's the only time I don't stitch in hand. Do you think it makes any difference? I like the way it looks. I don't know if it makes a difference. People have their preferred stitching methods. Whatever way works for you is the right way to do it. Let's see. What are the links to the people that you purchase fabric from? I have tried to find them, but I have not been able to. You have lots of great questions. She went on to say, I hope I haven't upset you with all of these questions. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I like the questions. I really do. So, I mean, how do you know anything if you don't ask questions? So, anyway, links to the people you purchase your fabric from. Again, if I remember. Gosh, I am really bad about remembering. And I didn't even bring my notebook in here to make myself a note. I have a pen. I have this piece of paper that I need to look at in a minute because I have to cut fabric for my start. So I'm going to write this down. Links to cross-stitch groups. And links to fabric sellers. One of them is Under the Sea Fabrics. Leslie is fantastic. Another is Fabrics by LJ. Lucas is terrific. I just got fabric from Picture This Plus. Haven't stitched on it yet, so I can't. I have one piece on Picture This Plus fabric, so they're pretty good. And then, like I said, I have Miss Piggy G on eBay. So I think, okay, yeah, I think I have this. I think I got all of your questions. And I think I got everybody's questions. So, but seriously, if you do have questions, just ask. Like I said, I hedged on the one question only because, like I said, I have a very supportive husband. So, So anyway, I do. So I'm going to type something really quick while I'm thinking about it, because, you know, my crazy brain today. Okay. So yes, no, never upset by any questions. There we go. Okay. Gonna close that for now. All right. So, 15 minutes of just babble. I'm going to move this before something bad happens. Don't mind me. Worry about my laptop. So, if you've hung in this long, we're going to get to the stitching. Oh, here we go. Okay, so, dogs. All right, starts from this past week. I think I got these out of order, but that's okay. So first up, well, I didn't bring the picture. I don't want to go get it. But I don't remember what it's called, so hang on. And we're back. Okay, so my start from Friday is Heaven and Earth Designs Quick Stitch Enchanted Manor 3. It's so pretty. Thank you, Shannon. So I love it, love it, love it. And I'm doing this on 14 count white Aida because it's not very big. And see, I have it on my handy dandy lap stand with my cover from Maggie's Minders. So, and you can see how far I've gotten there. This is the width of one page, and this is one 10 by 10 row of stitches. So I'm just doing this part cross country. I think I have the first four or five colors done in here. So really enjoying that. I just pull it out a little bit, work on it, put it back. You can see my little owl Needleminder. I made that myself. So that was my start from Friday, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Yeah, I can't remember what order these are in. I put them in my book, but told you, not really, you know, I don't have anything together today. Oh my goodness. Anyway, okay, my next start is a custom chart for the Puffle Stitch Challenge in Cross Stitch It's Fun that I'm doing. So it is our house crest, and it's our challenge to have this done by the end of the year. So this is my fabric. It's 14 count hand dyed from, no, I'm sorry, forgive me, 16 count hand dyed from Fantasy Dyed Fabrics. That's another good one I just discovered. So I have two of her fabrics, and they're so pretty. So there's the start of the crest. That's the symbol in the middle. So I'm hoping to get this done. And my minder is a Rapunzel Hufflepuff needle minder from True North Needleminders. So there is that. It's charted out in DMC, but we are encouraged to just make it our own, which is very cool. But I'm really not good about that. I'm really not. So what I did, my changes were, I have all of the called for colors in Carrie's creation. So I am using Polar Bear for the white, Midnight for the black. There are 3 shades of yellow. So I'm using Moose Drool, Gold Twist, and gold. And then there are 2 shades of gray. So I'm using Ashes and sage grass. So those are my color conversions. I may or may not bring some Krynic in. I'm not sure on that. I may or may not. Haven't decided. So, like I said, that one, my goal is to have that finished by the end of the year. All right, my next start. I had a Prairie Schooler weekend is what I've had, or week. So this is from A Prairie Year by the Prairie Schooler, and I started November, the little turkey. All of these are being done on the 14 count Smoke Tone Ada that I love. And I haven't started all of them this year, although that was my original intent. Just didn't happen. But I have started several, and I'll just pick up the others next year. Okay, here we go. Here it is. There's the start of my turkey. And my needleminder is my little pilgrim lady from Nifty Needle Nannies. Next up is from the April 2007 Cross Country Stitching magazine. I started Country Cats and Quilts 2. There's 2 designs in this magazine. There's that one and there's that one, but that's the one I started right there. He's so cute. And this is on 14 count white Ada. And there's the start of one of the quilts. And my needleminder is a little cat with the crazy curly whiskers that I love from Bella Stitch. And then my last 2 are also Prairie Schooler. This is why I said I've had a Prairie Schooler kind of week. I haven't done my start yet today. I have the chart printed, but I still have to decide on fabric. Okay, so this is Prairie Schooler Alphabet. I started W and X. So I just have the last couple to do. There's W is for welcome, and X is for cross stitch. They're both being done on 16 count white Ada. I just get that from Michael's. So here's W is for welcome, the start on the bricks, and my little teapot needle minder from Brenda's Minders and More. And here is X is for cross stitch. And I have my pink blingy bobbin needle minder from True North Needleminders. Okay, I think that was all my starts for this last week. Like I said, I haven't started today's yet. So, whips. Not a lot of stitching done this week. Not a lot. Just like I said, Saturday and Friday I was gone most of the day, and I did my start and I worked on it for quite a bit because I just didn't have the energy to get up and change projects. Sunday I did my start. That was it. Monday, Tuesday were good days, but I didn't get a lot of stitching done. And then yesterday I did a little bit of stitching, not much. Those dogs. Anyway, I don't know why I pulled this one out first, but I did. Alright, this one I think I've got the most progress. I think I showed this last time, though. I think I've been showing it because, I remember because I showed all the different colors. So I worked on this a bit more. Added some more stitches into this. So, almost done with the bookshelves. I'm tired of looking at this piece though, I tell you. Because I've worked on this for several challenges and Sal's. I was working on it for Stitch Mania, something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. I was working on it for Cross Stitch It's Fun Floss Bingo. I was working on it for Ultimate Cross Stitch. Couple challenges in Ultimate Cross Stitch. Working on it for What Are You Thankful For? I mean, it's been stitched on quite a bit this month. So I'm tired of looking at it. Cross Stitch It's Fun has the Friendship Sale this week. And since my friend Katie gave me this chart and all of the threads to go with it, this is what I've been working on, is Flowering Crown from Just Nan. Pretty, pretty. And I'm doing this on 28 count glass blue Lugana, I think, from Charles Craft. So, been working on, hold still. So I've done all of this green at the top and all of the pink at the top. So, love this. I'm hoping to at least finish the green and the pink around the picture. So, and my minder says, If the Crown Fits, from True North Needleminders. And the only other project I worked on is my November calendar girl. But again, Sherry, also known as Granny Keeper, these have been getting 30 minutes at a time. Okay? Maybe 30 minutes a day if I have it. So that's it. So, but I'm still making good progress on them. So my November calendar girl. I also don't worry about when I'm going to finish items. Unless it's for a gift, which very rarely it is. I don't worry about when I'm going to get them done. I will eventually, or I might not, you know. I loved it. I was watching Katie the Stash Queen's latest video. I haven't finished it yet, but it was her video from Monday. And she was talking about, we have no idea how many hours, minutes we have on this world, so we could all die in the next 10 seconds. And leave a million unfinished projects behind. That's okay. I enjoy my stitching while I have it, and that's all that matters. So here she is, and I mean, this week alone, I have finished all of the cream on her apron, and I've started her hair. So, and this is 30 minutes at a time. So I have my Minion Turkey needle minder from Minding My Minders. And that is all the stitching I have done this week. My starts and a couple of whips, and that's pretty much it. Oh, so next up is Happy Mail. I have Happy Mail. So I got my order from Joe's Stitchy Stuff. 3 new needle minders. I've been wanting to play with them, but I knew if I didn't, y'all would never see them until I... Anyway. And they're so cute, you put them on bobbins. I love it. But these are all little wood stamps. So, Jingle Bells, and for Frosty the Snowman, and 'Tis the Season to be Jolly. So fun. Love these little wooden ones. So, I have Christmas projects coming up that need minders. So, I got those. I got my monthly floss from Stitching Bits and Bobs, my Carrie's Creation order in cottons. Been debating getting the silks. Hear good things about her silks. So I got rose, olives, I have good light today, raspberry, stormy sea, that's almost the same color as my shirt, Serenity, Chimera, Over the Rainbow, makes me think of Garrett, and then Rainbow. The two actually, they're very similar, but they're not exact. They're similar, but they're slightly different. So, Poppy, Passion. She does have a Wizard of Oz line, and I have a couple that I ordered separately from my Floss of the Month, so a couple of these I have two of. Night Storm. More of a purple. That one's not showing up as accurate. Purple never shows up right. That's more of a purple than a blue. Glory. Emerald. Sure, I see I have good light, and now my colors are getting washed out. Blue Glacier. Cafe au lait. Yes, they're still barking at that same squirrel. Cocoa. Frosty Pine. Groovy. Marina. And Love Always. So pretty, pretty colors. Love my Carrie's Creation floss. Come closer. All right, I got my Christmas ornament collection from Annie's Cross Stitch, I think. So they were having these on clearance. So just absolutely had to have one. So 97 through 2013, all the Christmas ornament issues. I don't know if it's all of them, but it's 17 issues of Christmas ornaments. I got through 3 of them, I think, on Sunday when I wasn't feeling well before my computer died. So, lots of cool things in there to stitch. My, because I'm planning next year for my Year of Starts to do some of the bigger projects I pushed aside this year because I said, no, I need to do little projects this year. That, yeah, you can see how well I stuck to that too. But next year I'm gonna start whatever. And then the following year, I'm going to challenge myself to start smaller items. So I'm going to try and start a lot of Christmas ornaments, Halloween ornaments, little bitties. Anyway, fabric. So from Miss Piggy G on eBay, I got 3 of her 14 count Adas. These are all 30 by 36. She sells these for a good price. She combines shipping. I can't say enough nice things about her. She's so sweet. Very excited to see her back. So, I got a 14 count Dove Gray, a 14 count Delft Blue, and my Smoke Tone, which I already have a project picked for. I just need to cut it. Okay, and then I got my order from Fabrics by LJ. He had an anniversary sale, and I was able to snag 2 pieces. So this one, they're both 14 count Adas. This is an opalescent. It's kind of a caramel color. And you can see the sparkles. Pretty, pretty. And then this other one. For some reason I thought this was a gray. It's not. It's a baby blue. Either one is awesome. So, oh, yeah. See, now my color's getting all washed out. It was showing up just right, but it's a baby blue. It's very similar to what I have my postcards on, just not opalescent. So, pretty fabrics. And then I got my fabric of the month from him as well. Sorry, I'm watching to see if my dog's going to end up in the tree. Go ahead and laugh. I have a picture of my 60-pound dog in the tree going after the squirrel. So, it's I love it. This, oh, I get 14 count Ada on, for my fabric of the month from him. But I love it because I wanted purple fabric. That's what I was looking for when I went into his sale. I didn't get purple. I wasn't fast enough. But then my fabric of the month from Leslie came in, and it was a bluish purple, and I was so excited. And then I had gotten the piece from Picture This Plus, and then this showed up. And it's purple! So, I am just loving all these purple fabrics. In case you can't tell, purple is my favorite color. So, anyway, so pretty fabrics. Need to do some serious kitting up for my starts next year. And, oh, I wanted to show this because I mentioned it in my last video, but I didn't have it with me. I stopped by the, I had stopped by the quilt store in the next town over that I didn't know existed, and bought some fabric and signed up for sewing classes. But I had bought this little fabric. Look, it's little creepy eyeballs. I bought this for finishing off my Boo Club Lizzie Kate's into the little no-sew cubes. So, thought that was cool. Alright, then I have more goodies. Friday I got to meet up with Garrett, Coffee Stitcher. You probably saw the video already that we made at, it's not Panera. It's, nope, can't remember. Anyway, we met somewhere for lunch and had our lunch and showed off our goodies there, so you're going to see him again. But so much fun, so much fun. Katrina, next time you really got to come up and see us. And Katie, well, we're going to get together soon. But all of the Stitchers of the Whipocalypse needs to get back together again because it's been a while. Anyway, so we went over to our LNS in Arlington, which is under the fabulous new ownership of, okay, Andrea and Debbie. I know Andrea's correct. Debbie, I'm not sure of, if that's the name of the second owner. Two fabulous ladies who are doing such a great job running the shop. Must come by and see them if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex area, or even if you're anywhere within, you know, a drive. Wonderful shop. Lovely ladies. Amazing. Anyway, can't say enough about Stitch Niche. They have a Facebook group too. Not a group, a page. So, picked up a couple charts. I got the January from the Cricut collection. Working on getting all of those in the series. I think I'm up to 3 now. I got the 7 menopausal dwarves for 2 reasons. One, perfect for my fibro symptoms because that pretty much describes them to a T, and then also because I'm starting to deal with those symptoms as well, even though I'm not quite 40. That's okay. Part of the fibro. Love it. Okay, I showed you my smoke tone a second ago. This is for my smoke tone. Andrea was so sweet. She ordered me the 6 Fat Men series that I wanted from Lizzie Kate. So, we have, I can read this, Snow House Phil? No. I think it's just Snow House. Okay. It's from the 6 Fat Man series. So we have Snow House. We have Snowed In. Yeah, I can read backwards. Let It Snow. Okay, I don't know what they're called. Snow Fun, I think that is. See if I can read backwards. Nope, can't. Snow Day. And Snow Friends. So, I have my 6 snow bells on the snow, I have my 6 snow bells on the smoke tone. So I want my 6 Fat Men on the smoke tone as well. Just like on the back it shows. So those will be 6 new starts in next year. Keep laughing, okay? Because I'm laughing at myself today. Oh my goodness. Alright. So, the rest of my Happy Mail purchases that day was for kitting up various items. I got my buttons for my Thanksgiving medley chart that I started last week, week before. Anyway, there's 2 little pumpkins and a leaf. So I got my buttons for that. Then I'm going to be starting, as soon as I decide what fabric. I'm starting it next year, but I need to decide on the fabric. There's a free chart from Mirabilia that's a bumblebee. And this is going to be one sparkly, fun little bumblebee because I think he has like 2 DMC colors. The rest is Krynic and beads. And fuzzy whisper thread that I didn't get, but I got something else. So, yeah, going to be a fun bee. Anyway, so I got 2 things of Mill Hill beads for the bee. And I still need 1 more. And then all of this Krynic is for the bee. And I think there was 1 that I still needed that they didn't have. So yeah, 6 different Krynics for the bee. And like I said, there's 1 more. So that was, oh, like I said, call for the Rainbow Gallery Whisper Thread, and they had a couple of them, but not in the dark brown that it called for. So I got the Rainbow Gallery Petite Alpaca for the brown fuzzy on the bee. So all of that is for that bee. And then for the Northern Expressions Needlework Peacock Mandala, I showed you the beads I got last time. Again, I need to figure out what fabric I want to put that on. It calls for Dinky Dyes silks, which my original intention was to buy this Dinky Dyes silks. Stitch Niche doesn't carry them, which is fine. I decided to step outside the box, and I'm using the Rainbow Gallery Splendor silks instead. So I have this light blue. I don't think they have names. No, just numbers. A light blue, a gold. This is a purple. Kind of shows. And a green. And then I needed a really dark blue, which they didn't have in the Rainbow Gallery, so I got the Karen Water Lilies. No, not Karen Water Lilies. It is Karen. It's the Soie Cristal silk. So that's all my silks for my Peacock Mandala. I picked up a couple of random flosses to add to my stash. I got the Classic Colorworks Cappuccino and the Weeks Dye Works Cornbread. And then Garrett was so sweet to give me a gassed old blue paint and a light blue Krynic. So lots of sparkly, pretty, happy mail picked up at my L&S. And I think that's it. So, crazy, mixed up video with my insane brain today. That is just all over the place. Anyway, having a sale in my group, No Name Needleminders. We're doing a different sale every day leading up to Black Friday. And then we're doing a big sale next weekend for Black Friday. So, shameless plug, I know. But come see me if you haven't, if you want to. I think it's everything. Yep. All my starts, all my whips. Happy mail. Answered questions. Okay. So, I am off to make minders and teach school. And I know there's laundry. There's always laundry. Teenagers got bowling today, so just be me and the Munchkin this afternoon, which is always tons of fun. I love both my girls. I'm so blessed. Anyway, I hope you have a fabulous stitchy day, stitchy weekend, stitchy month. Still a little bit left of the month. So, bye.